Hi, and welcome to this 20-minute yoga flow focused on the Vata dosha. Vata is made up of air and ether, and therefore to bring balance back to Vata, we're going to invite some warming energy. So to begin, find a nice comfortable seat, perhaps placing a cushion under your sits bones, getting those hips above your knees. If you'd like to warm yourself with a blanket or a shawl, feel free to wrap yourself up. We're going to do a little meditation to begin. Let's bring your hands together in prayer, pressing thumbs to heart, heart to thumbs. Finding Anjali Mudra. And let's just begin by finding our breath. Taking some nice inhales, exhales. We're going to draw up from the earth's energy, from the root chakra, all the way up to that third eye point, and exhale right out of the nose. Let's continue this breathing pattern, drawing up from the earth, breathing in through that central channel, the Sushumna, all the way up to that third eye point. Exhale out of the nose. Perhaps you'd like to invite a mantra into your practice today. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. This is an invitation to Ganesha, the god of wisdom and success, to remove any obstacles you have at this time. It's always a good idea to begin any new endeavor by invoking his energetic imprint. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Chanting mantras can be very soothing to the body and the mind, working on a consciousness and a cellular level. It helps to reduce negative thought loop patterns, reduces anxiety, and just supports overall wellness, immunity, and it helps to balance the Vata dosha. If you would like to chant this mantra, you can begin. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Placing your hands down on your knees for a little extra grounding. Just continue to find that breath. You can continue chanting the mantra, or you can release it at this time if you like. Keeping your focus on the earth's energy. Noticing all the places that you're touching down on the earth, your shins, tops of your feet, and just continue breathing in, soaking up all that beautiful energy. Exhale, feel yourself tethered and rooted and grounded. And just be here, quieting the mind, letting go of anything that was happening before you came to your mat. Thinking about present groundedness. Just be here. There's no other place that you need to be right now. Breathing in, breathing out, drawing your hands back together in prayer. Balancing the two sides of the brain by pressing right palm to left palm. Taking a few more nice inhales, you can start to deepen your breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale all the way out. Placing the emphasis on the inhale. So a nice long, full, expansive inhale. Exhale. We're going to begin now. You can take off your shawl, your blanket. We're going to come to all fours and start right away into a child's pose, bringing big toes to touch, reaching those fingertips forward. This is going to be a resting child's pose. You can place those elbows on the earth. We're going to again draw up from the earth's energy through that third eye point. Breathe in, extend your inhale. Nice, long, full exhale. Take a couple good breaths here, returning to that intention of presence. Just breathe in, breathe out. And then rising up to all fours. We're going to come right into a downward facing dog, tucking toes, lifting hips to the sky. Find your down dog. Pedal through your heels, rock through your hips. Perhaps even rising up to those tippy toes to press those heels back. Find downward facing dog. And then we're going to walk the feet to the hands and grab opposite elbows, swaying from side to side, let gravity do all the work here. Putting a little micro bend in your knees if you need to. Beautiful. Planting hands down, making that earth connection. Once again, walk fingertips to the right. Come back to the center. Let's walk fingertips over to the left side. Right back into the center. We're going to draw the hands up to prayer again, heel toe the feet out, and we're going to find our way into Malasana, yogi squat. Using those elbows to open up the knees, get a nice tall spine, breathe in, draw up through the earth's energy once again, exhale, hands come to the earth, hips lift. Heel toe those feet back together. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time, root to rise. We're going to come right into Tadasana, mountain pose. Hands down by your sides, drawing up on those kneecaps, engaging the quads. Nice tall spine, crown of the head lifts. You can tuck your chin ever so slightly to feel that length in the back of the neck. About, again, drawing up from the earth, and then lift the arms to the sky, hinge at the hips and fold forward. We're going to touch down again on the earth. Halfway lift, bring your hands to your shins. Exhale, pour it all the way down. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart, Samastitihi. Back to balance. Moving right into Vrikshasana, tree pose. You can find any variation of tree, kickstand, press your foot onto your shin, or you can bring your heel into your thigh. Arms are going to rise, and then open up and grow those branches. Think about the roots growing underneath of that left leg, under the foot. Hands come right back to the heart. Find your stability here. And we're going to move on to the other side. So just lifting up, hands to heart, back to balance, Samastitihi. Bringing your left foot into whichever version of tree pose feels most stable and grounded for you. And then grow those branches, lift them up. Gripping the toes if you feel yourself get a little wobbly. Be sure to breathe, exhaling as your hands come back to heart. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hands to heart, all the way down to the earth. Plant your hands. Step your left foot back and then your right, plank pose, and lower to your belly. Take your feet as wide as the mat. We're going to press up for Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Exhale, lower down, third eye touches the earth. Bring your feet back together. Bring your hands down along beside the body. We're coming into Locust Salambhasana, lifting everything that will come off of the earth. And then exhale, lower down. Take one cheek to the mat. You can bend your knees and just windshield wiper your feet back and forth. Let's do this again. Hands down beside the body, or you can bind your hands at your low back as you rise up. Lifting the heart. And then exhale, lower down. Opposite cheek finds its way to the mat. Bend your knees. Windshield wiper your feet. And place your hands down on the earth. Press yourself back. Child's pose with your knees together. Elbows off the earth. Rising up. Let's find our way right back to downward facing dog. And then again, walk your feet to your hands. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Arms rise to the sky. Make some space between your feet. Come back to Malasana. We're going to place the right hand in front of the right knee. Left arm rises. Open up across the wingspan. And then opposite side. Reach up. Breathe in. Come right back to balance. Hands to heart. Place the hands down on the earth, make that connection, and just be right here. Walking your fingertips back, lifting your hips, heel-toeing feet back together. Rise all the way up to the top. And then come on back down to the earth. Plant your hands. Left foot steps back, right foot steps back. Come back to child's pose, knees together. We're going to rise up and just drop your hips to the left, swing your legs around. Coming into the forward fold, Paschimottanasana, arms rise, inhale. As you exhale and hinge at the hips, just fold forward. And then rising right back up. We're going to move into half Lord of the Fishes pose, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Find a nice twist of the spine, gazing over that right shoulder. Breathing in, breathing out. Then your gaze comes forward first. You can untwist. And then we're going to take that left leg, cross it over the right. Take that right arm nice and high. Find your twist here. Looking over that left shoulder. Breathing into the twist. Deepening the twist on the exhale. And then gaze comes forward. You can untwist your legs. Plant your feet down. Roll down to your back and draw your knees into your chest, rocking from side to side. Give your low back a little love, little self-massage. We're going to drop the knees over to the right side. You can take your gaze straight up to the ceiling or the opposite direction of your knees. Come back into the center. We're going to switch over to the other side. Breathing in, breathing out. Come back into the center. We're going to come into a bridge pose. We're going to bridge between movement and stillness. Hips lift. You can bind your hands underneath if you like, or just press those forearms down on the earth. Slowly lower your hips down, bring your knees to touch and your feet to the edges of the mat. One hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Breathing in, breathing out. Bring your feet back together in position. Draw your knees back into your chest and draw the forehead up to the knees. sip in that last little bit of breath, and then you can lay it all out for Shavasana. Perhaps warming yourself back up with a blanket. That feels good for you, comfortable. And just let your back be nice and heavy against the earth. Breathing here, letting go of any tension you might be holding in your body. Scanning through again from head to toe, just noticing all the places that you're connecting to the earth's energy. Back of the head, shoulders, your back body, backs of the legs, heels of the feet, your arms, the backs of the hands. Feeling safe, grounded, connected to the earth, tethered here. And just let everything go. When the Vata dosha is out of balance, you can experience anxiety, overwhelm, worry, dryness, just a sense of speedy, ungrounded, unfocused, kind of wiry energy. So this kind of a practice helps to balance that energy by adding qualities of warmth, stability, grounding, and focus, so that you can reestablish your natural state of health and well-being. So just breathe. Take this time for you and just be here. Thank you so much for joining me for this Vata Dosha Yoga Flow. You begin to find some gentle movement in your fingers and toes, finding your way up to a comfortable seat. When you're ready, we will seal the practice together in community. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste.